maybe. We'll see how it goes. Give it a few minutes. And hopefully it'll be good. I don't want to jinx it, but first minute looking pretty good. Alright, let's try. Let's try to do something. Now, I didn't come over this way because I didn't want to accidentally progress anything, so let's go see what's over here. The gates are frozen shut, and the castle is completely silent. What in the world has happened to Sniffleheim? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. It said there's a back door. Oh, this is a magic key door. So we do need the magic key. So we can't get in the back way either, you know? I think I've seen that symbol before. I reckon we'll need a special sort of key to get these doors open. Well, there's no point hanging around here. Let's come back when we've found it, eh? Oh, yeah, eh? Honestly, I think the game is trying to say that we can't do this yet. We can't do it out of order. Which is a real goddamn shame, honestly. I like to do the games in order that the game wants me to do them in. So let's, just for funsies though, let's go check out the thing. Random sled. Right over here. This is the dragon they were talking about in that book. I think we did see this on screen. Maybe not though. I definitely looked at it for a while the first time I saw it. I was like, what the heck, man? So that's cool. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with it right now, though, unfortunately. Let's go check out this way. Now that I think about it, it might have been off screen, because I came over this way. And I was like, ooh, Arboria, there might be like a cutscene or something here, so I left. Just because I know that the girls are from Arboria. We do be fighting some Cyclopses though. It's about time.
Our work isn't done yet.
211 and he's still alive. What a beast. Nice. These statues give a lot of experience and stuff too, but I'm not trying to level up at the moment. Can I get down? You know what? Let's go with a boom. We'll hit everybody.
Veronica wins again.
I'm having troubles here, guys. Boing. Okay. Oh, I see. I've definitely been up here. Yeah, this is where I stopped. I just immediately turned around. And I was right, there's a cutscene. Makes sense since the girls were from here.
Who would have thought a place like this would be hidden away at the top of that mountain trail? It's breathtaking.
Oh, stop it, you. You're making me blush. Although, I suppose the old hometown is pretty amazing.
Wait, you mean this is...
It is indeed. Welcome to Arboria, home of the Keepers, the ones who watch over the world from beneath Yggdrasil's branches, and of Veronica and I.
I always thought it was a little bit, well, dull. But it's good to be back.
The altar in the vision we saw appeared to be in the highest part of the first forest, which lies just beyond the village. But we should stop off in Arboria before we head up there. Everyone will be ever so pleased when they find out the luminary has come to visit.
Oh, that's cool. I hope they're pleased. I hope they didn't, like, get brainwashed by King Dickhead. Hello. A mini medal. Mini medals are so good. I really do gotta stop doing that. Hello, what's going on?
O great and glorious Yggdrasil, whose holy heart is the source of all life, and to whom all life returns, we thank you for this gift. the withered leaves fall from your branches, and fresh buds spring forth in their place. One life ends, and another begins.
Oh, they had a baby.
O mighty Mother Yggdrasil, we pray that you will bless this new bud, this child of Arboria. May he grow into a leaf worthy of your benevolent boughs. Our beloved twins return. And how long have you two been loitering there, pray?
Good day, Holy Father. It's ever so nice to see you again. And everybody else, of course. Everyone seems well.
As do you, my dear. But, Veronica, were you not taller when last we met?
Well, it's a long story. Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important is that we did what you told us to. We found the luminary.
Hi, Spock. How are you?
The luminary. Can it really be?
Ah, what a blessed day this is! Not only do we welcome a new life into the village, but the luminary also. I am Benedictus, High Priest of Arboria, and I have waited my whole life for this moment.
Holy Father, on our travels we learned of a grave threat to this world. A being of pure evil who plots to throw all Erdrea into turmoil.
Pretty tired. He did a lot of chores. That's fun. Hopefully it all paid out for you. It wasn't just a bunch of work. What level is the crew? I don't know. 40, 44, something like that. I haven't played since like a week ago, so...
I see. So this Mordigan has corrupted the minds of Heliodor's best and boldest, and is using his evil influence to turn the world against our friend here.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired too. I've been... It sounds stupid for me to even say out loud because I feel like I'm just complaining, which I'm not. But I've had to work a lot more recently, and I'm just not used to working, especially since I work basically overnight. So, like, I just have to get used to it. I'm just tired. That's all.
Yes, but we think we may know how to defeat him. We have to go to the World Tree. A great power awaits us there.
Yeah, just nice armor. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. I mean, like, I do like it. I think it looks cool, but, like, he feels really out of place now. No one else is, like, decked up in armor like that. Everyone else has, like, normal clothes. So, it's just kind of weird. He's out of place.
just as I dreamed it all those months ago. I saw you, my dears. You were climbing toward the Tree of Life, the luminary beside you.
He doesn't have the cool armor? What has he been doing with his life?
It was this vision that caused me to send you on your quest to seek him out. A vision surely granted unto me by mighty Yggdrasil herself. All is now clear. You were climbing toward the great altar of the first forest. And indeed, this is where you must go. The path
You don't know
to
when he's
the
in
forest
post-game.
lies beyond the cathedral, as of course you know.
That's crazy. I mean, the armor is pretty early on. Obviously, since I have it.
I will await you there. When you have all 6 sacred orbs in your possession, come to me, and I will show you the way.
Well, we know where 2 of the orbs are, and I think we already have 2. So, shouldn't be too hard to find them all, right? Do I want to talk to all these people? Good lord. I'm not feeling it right now. I mean, it looks like a small town, so I guess it wouldn't take that long. But at the same time, I'm like, ugh. Hey, another one of these guys. Hello there, Mr. Luminary. I took my ticking time, but I found a password for you. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, so make sure you're paying attention. We gotta go back to Tickington sometime. But for now, I think we're alright. I really don't. You're right, I don't want to talk to all these people right now. But I should, at some point. Later. Oh, look at the puppy. If I cannot pet this puppy, I'm going to riot. Forget it. I'm not playing this game anymore. Stream's over. I'm just kidding. Can I come in here? I can. The passwords aren't in the regular edition. Yeah, that's what somebody told me. That's really unfortunate. I mean, it's cool, because, like, that's extra content for me, but... it's a bummer for those people that don't have this definitive edition or whatever it's called. Look, I'm trying really hard not to talk to all of you people. Just give me your books and belongings. The Architect of the Ancients. Many have heard the legends of Arboria's great statue of the sage, having been built long ago by an itinerant architect who spent the better part of his life on this one single masterpiece. What is less well known is that this statue was created as a counterpart to another, that of the Luminary, which stands in an ancient Dundrasil. Interesting. Indeed, it would seem that the fates of these 2 great statues were as wedded to one another as those of their subjects. So, dear reader, should your travels ever take you to Dundrasil, be sure to pay your respects to the mighty Erdwin. Who knows what the benefits of blessings both something I fucking can't read today. I can't. It hurts. My face hurts from trying to do anything today. Just pretend like everything has voice acting and it read itself. Don't talk to the people, Doc. Just don't do it. Another book. Yeah, how did that game go? It's like, I feel like you guys read my schedule, and when it says that I have no stream because I have to work or something, that's when you guys like push really hard on streaming. You and Triforce and like a bunch of people, that's usually the day that you guys stream, is when I'm busy. Oh, this is one of those haiku books with what's his face? Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 5. This is the journal of pseudonym Treasure Hunter Extraordinary. As it turns out, the young man I found collapsed on the way to Sniffleheim was the son of this village's high priest. Oh, never mind. This is a completely different book. I thought it was that one guy. The lad's father was overjoyed to see him alive and well, and as a reward he offered myself and the desert doctor a choice between great treasures. I could scarce believe my eyes when I saw the first, a beautiful branch that glowed with all the colors of the world, the rainbow, the very thing I'd spent all this time looking for. The other treasure was a small stone that glowed with a curious blue light. The high priest told us it was a magical artifact that would open the door of departure, a portal leading to a whole new adventure. Oh, I have that. I have both of those things. I'm sure I needn't tell you that I reached for the rainbow in an instant, but at the last moment something stayed my hand. I thought back over all that I'd experienced on my travels, and I realized that it wasn't the rainbow I'd been looking for all this time. It was the joy of the journey itself. So I took the little blue stone and popped it safely in the pocket of my old worn coat. The doctor, naturally, took the rainbow. And so it was that my quest came to an end, but it was by no means the end of my adventures. Perhaps in the course of my continuing travels we might meet, dear reader. Just in case we do, let me tell you my name. I'm Chalky, the world's greatest adventure. Yeah, no shit. We already knew that. He tried to stream Sunday through Friday, but today it just wasn't in the cards. Sure it wasn't. Well, let me guess, the next time you'll for sure stream is gonna be Saturday when I have to work. I know you said you don't stream Saturday, but that's the next day I work, so it wouldn't surprise me. Elfin Elixir. I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it's cool. Okay, we can't go there right now. That's fine. Can't go there right now either, apparently. We can get this treasure chest, though. paintbrushes. We literally just got some of those. That's not fun. Plans with your mother. That sounds fun. I know how much you enjoy spending time with your mom. Vial of magic water. There really hasn't been that much interesting here, unfortunately. Two books. The Birth of Arboria. Long, long ago, when the Dark One first terrorized the lands of Erdrea, a hero came forth and, with the aid of his companions, set out on a quest to end the tyranny of Evil's a hard word to say. That hero was the Luminary. As time went on, a great many followers flocked to his cause. Those followers congregated here, and thus the village of Arboria was born. When the Luminary's work was done at last, the village remained, standing as an eternal testament to the gratitude of the people of the world for his great sacrifice. And in time, the Arborians came to be known by another name, that of the Keepers. This title speaks to their solemn determination to see the Luminary's story preserved and passed on to the generations to come. Nice, Pixie. I did see those. Maverick posted them in the Discord. Those are very cool. Keepers, Dreamers. Not more than once every few hundred years or thereabouts, a child is born in Arboria, to whom the gift of foresight is granted, a foresight found in dreams. At night, visions come to the recipient of the gift, visions that tell of the future. Over the centuries, these visions have saved countless souls from misfortune. However, scant little is known of the origins of this sacred power. One tantalizing theory what the fuck does that say? Posited? I've never seen that word written down. Oh, stupid. By the scholars of old, is that the gift was received from the ancient inhabitants of the land, whereupon the village stands, inhabitants who disappeared into the very skies. Good lord. You're so happy? That's good. Being happy is good. Hey, look, another one of these fucking guys. Get on the way. Oh, he was a fake one. Never mind. We can't talk to this one. There's a chest up here. I almost didn't see it. Oh, supplicant. Finally. I don't know what that is. I think we've been everywhere. We haven't talked to everybody, obviously, but we're gonna go down this way. Let's see what's over here. The answer is an emphatic nothing. What is the point of this place? Yes, it's probably one of those you'll find out later moments, areas. Those are my least favorite. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to go to the first forest. Pretty unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Eric is right up your butt. Eric is always right up my butt. It's just how he shows that he cares, honestly. And can I really fault him for that? Oh, there's an item shop here? I didn't even see this. And there's just a free treasure in the item shop. Sainted Soma, what the fuck is that? Yeah. It doesn't tell me what it does. It does nothing. Great. Cool. Awesome. Oh, he's actually got weapons. I thought he was just gonna be items. He's got a new sword? Wait, what the fuck? Is this a sword too? That's baller. Dang, he's got such good weapons. I don't even have that much money. Sprinkter, so I like the name of this one. Magical hat. Magical pigeons. Alright, I'm glad that it says Strong Sam. I looked at this for like a good 30 seconds before I realized that it doesn't say Strongasm. So, make of that what you will. Why does it look like that? I feel like I'm gonna need a lot more money. Oh, that's a great sword. I see. Well, we won't be buying that then. We'll buy this. I want the Icicle Dirk for sure. I kind of want two of them. That's all I'm gonna buy for now. I have plenty of money. No, I don't. Look, now I'm already down to 12k. Which means I can buy like a magical suit and a Strongasm. That's not that much money. Damn. I thought I was gonna be balling for the rest of the game. Where's my other physical Dirk? There it is. So now he's got 2 really good dagger knife things. Strongasm is always nice. You know, I do like a good strongasm. I can't lie about that. Alright. I have a feeling we're just not supposed to be here yet. We'll get some more money off screen and buy the rest of the shit that I wanted. It's always a good feeling when you have strongasm equipped. You are not wrong. Where do we want to go? Where are we exactly? Okay, we're up in the northwest. There was somewhere else we could dock over there, right? Let's go to the Strand and go from there. I think we've done everything we can do on this continent, or this area for now. Kapow. Duck facts? What the heck? Alright, I got a good one for you. Did you know that the smallest duck ever was actually just really far away? Little known fact. Most people don't know. What? No, I didn't mean to. I didn't even know I could cast zoom in that mode. Damn.
Thank you!
Thank you for the bit, Spock. How very kind of you. Where the hell am I? Heliodor? I do not want to be here. Best duck fact ever. I mean, it was a pretty good one, right? Trying to be a little more creative with my duck facts. And by creative, I mean hilarious. I mean, I do just want to go to the stream. It's the closest to where I want to go next. That is true. We do be looking for grapes at lemonade stands constantly. Just seems like something they should have, doesn't it? Have I seen a mermaid yet? Yeah, she was at the Strand. That's where I was literally just at. This place right here. There's a mermaid there. She wanted me to go find her fiance or something, and that's what I'm avoiding. I don't want to move forward in the game. I want to do all the side stuff that I can do at the moment.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's all good. That's literally like what I'm supposed to be doing right now is the quest for the mermaid. But you know, I don't want to do that. This island just looks like more of the same. Unfortunate. But there might be something here, so we shall press on. Yeah, more Cyclopses. Those are fun. I mean, I like to fight them. Big, strong boys. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fight him, but okay. I am prolonging the inevitable, exactly. I mean, I just got access to, like, the whole world, basically. So, I'm doing my, what's the name? My rounds, if you will.
Did I do all right?
Metal slimes may be in the area, in this area? That'd be nice. Hot metal slimes in my area? Sign me up. Another fucking locked door. Not having a key is starting to annoy me at this point. Gold. I love gold. There does not seem to be anything here. Besides the locked door and some Cyclopses. I liked grinding for Tekkai. He was at King Metal Slimes. Nice. Was that here? Was that this island? Where am I actually? What is this island called? Insula Incognita. Okay. I mean, if they were here, that'd be really cool. I don't see any metal slimes. I mean, obviously, I've never seen metal slimes just walking about. They've all been in battles with other things. An Yggdrasil leaf for free? What is it, my birthday? That's crazy. It's in a spooky place? Oh no. like a school or something. It is almost my birthday, oh man. Thanks for reminding me. Dang. A lot of these guys. Oh, he can just do that? That was actually really cool.
Wonderful.
Was not expecting Eric, of all people, to attack everything and kill it. Alright, well, we got everything that was here. There might be more later, or just something I didn't notice, but we got other things to do. What was my favorite fast food? Ugh, I don't know. I'm not... I don't want to say that I don't eat fast food, because I do. Because I'm fat and lazy. But I don't really like a lot of fast food, if we're being 100% honest. Like, I wouldn't even know what to choose. I guess Arby's is probably my favorite, like a roast beef sandwich. Just like a plain roast beef sandwich. I don't like really anything else from there. Besides the fries, of course. They have curly fries, and let's be honest, those are probably the best thing ever.
Let's do this.
Do I like fast meals at Walmart? I don't ever go to Walmart. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. I mean, like, I've been to Walmart multiple times. It's not like I never go to Walmart, but I don't go there very often, so I have no idea. Shoe Hoss, really? They're changing it up? Did you think I wouldn't notice that that still says Hoss? That's fucked up. I gotta ban them real quick before I forget. Now we're good. Where do I buy groceries? There's a grocery store by us. I don't know if... I've never seen it before until I moved down here, so I don't know how common it is, but it's called Ingles. It's just a grocery store. Kind of like a Piggly Wiggly type deal, if you've ever heard of Piggly Wiggly. I don't know. Okay, I've literally been to all of the ports now, except for the one that it wants me to go to, so I guess we'll go there. You know Piggly Wiggly? Okay, yeah, it's a lot like that. Where it's like mostly a grocery store, but it also has like a couple aisles of like other stuff. Excuse me.
Let's go.
Now I want some Arby's. Yeah, me too, actually. I could definitely go for some curly fries. Just like a big giant bowl of them. What is that? Are those boats? Are we about to have like a boat battle? You best believe I'm ready for a boat battle. Aloha, travelers. Don't stop here. These waters are dangerous. Sail on, sail on. But you can't tell me how to live my life. My boat is way bigger than your guys's, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. Alright, dangerous waters, sure. It's the same shit I've been dealing with before.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll burn you to a crisp.
I kind of feel like I want to search the waters a little more to see if there is actually anything dangerous, but probably not. It's Honolulu, which is probably a play on like Honolulu, Hawaii. If I had to guess. I could be wrong. What do I know? Not a whole lot. Oh well. Oh, it's blocked up. I like jumping down the wells. Alright. Looks like we're making progress. I was trying to avoid it, but oh yeah, totally Hawaii. Obviously, look at how much of Hawaii this looks like. Definitely didn't remind me of China in the slightest.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
Why did he say it like that? The prettiest pals in all the world. That was weird.
Pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land.
Interesting. Did you hear that?
Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
I'm still gonna go ahead and say that Kai is dead. Like, he's been dead. Or he's like really old or something. That's just a guess. Fuck, it's another town. That means I gotta talk to people. And this is the town it wants me to go to, so I really should talk to these people. Oof. Welcome to Honolulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade for pearls, I'm afraid you've come at a bad time. A nasty tentaculars? I don't know. Been stirring up trouble in the seas south of here, and the men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. You hate to see it. I mean, I was trying to offer to, like, kill some shit, but whatever. Huh? You're looking for Kai? I didn't know that boy had any friends. Oh, fuck. She said boy. There goes my theory. You should go see his ma. You'll usually find her up at the church. During the day, anyhow. As soon as the sun sets, she runs home and refuses to come out till it's light again. They're kind of a weird family. I mean, you say that, but really what it is the game developers want you to talk to her at the church, but they can't. They couldn't think of a good reason to make her stay at church at nighttime. Which is fine. There's a crazy woman who lives in our village. Her name is Miss Spock. Oh, that's very on the nose. She's totally pool. I don't know what that word is. Every morning she goes up to the top of the cliff and fires a cannon. Oh, that's awesome. And it's like Kani Kanono. Boom! The day has begun. I don't know why she does it. Guess she must have something against sleepyheads. Well, that's something I would love to see. I only got married last month, and now my honey has gone away to fight the tentacular. I'm praying that he makes it back in one piece. Please, I beg of you, keep my husband safe. Whisper. Alright, well. I hate to tell you this, but your husband's dead and he's never coming back. There's a sparkly thing down there. We need to get down there. It's the only thing I've ever wanted in life. Talk to Old Man Winters here. Some days ago, an enormous tentacular appeared in the sea nearby. We haven't been able to catch any fish or gather any pearls since. And the able-bodied men have sailed out to drive the monster from our waters and protect our livelihoods. As kahuna of this village, I wish I could have sailed with them, but I'm too old and frail. I would only have gotten in their way. So, they keep saying stuff that reminds me of, like, Hawaii, but this, like, architecture is... Is this Hawaiian? Like, I've never been to Hawaii. Maybe it is, but it more reminds me of, like, China. Well, what the fuck do I know? Again, not a whole lot. Ooh, ripple drops. I can't wait to use those. You have no clue? Me either. I guess we'll go to the bar. Or will we? Mini medal. Kai and me? We don't really get along. Why has he always gotta try and be so serious? That guy needs to loosen up and let his hair down once in a while. Why so serious? Like, there's nobody here. Oh, there is somebody in here, actually. I didn't even see you. Hello, talk to me. I saw the bubble. There we go. The fishermen of Honolulu are the life and soul of this village, and the lifeblood of this bar. I've known every one of them since they were little Kikis. I have no idea what that word is. You're asking if I know Kai? Sure, I know him. Quiet kid. To tell the truth, I never liked the idea of him sailing with the other men. If you ask me, that boy's trouble. So we've heard that he's serious, he's also trouble, and he's the best thing that's ever happened to the mermaid. So I've got like a really mixed picture of this guy in my head right now. And I can't wait to find out just what he's like. Did I go down here? I must have, but like, I don't remember. Okay, it's just a dead end. So, let's continue looking. Oh yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins have made their return at last. Alright. Some big ol' yawns tonight, I tell you what. Tell you what. I cannot believe there's nothing down here. Item shop? Oh. It's been 50 long years since I started running this place. And now, this. Maybe it's time to hang up my hat. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there, friend. You were just talking out loud? You weren't talking to me? How weird. Thinking sense. I have a couple of those, it's fine. Yeah, nothing. Alright, cool. This is the inn. Oh, the children are here because the men are out at sea. That's adorable. What are you doing in here? Oh, you're sick. I'm so lucky to have such good kids, even when their mama's sick. I can rely on them to keep the business going. I don't know what I did to deserve them. I'm so thankful I could cry. You gonna cry about it? Everybody spam the crying emote? I don't know. I don't remember where the crying emote is. I mean, I guess we could talk to these kids, but I don't really want to. Okay, nothing there. Check the weapon shop next, I suppose. If there's better weapons here, I'm gonna cry. Cautery sword, hey. I recognize that. Now this stuff is not as good as the stuff that we found in Arboria. Although there is a trident. I didn't see a better weapon for Serena. So we'll get that, I guess. Look, I'm already almost out of money. I can't believe it. Building a blade of blistering brutality. Oh, the cautery sword. Of course. It's not going to be better, but we'll take a look at it anyways. Even if I got like a +3 one, I don't think it would be better. But that's okay. Alright, what else? Oh yes, the armor shop, how could we forget? But first, what is this building over here? Seriously, what is this place? It's just like a house. Nobody's home. There's a book called Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 2. Oh shit, we found Volume 5 already. This is the Journal of Pseudonym. Pseudonym, get it? Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. I came to this village after catching wind of a rumor that a schooner carrying the Rainbow was wrecked somewhere in Erdria's southern seas. In exchange for a couple of my best maps and charts, I enlisted the aid of the finest fishermen here. We dredged near enough the whole blessed ocean. But all we came back with was a few tasty scallops for tea. So I've been spending a quiet evening in the bar enjoying our tasty catch, the village's local brew, and the company of the landlord's beautiful daughter. Oh ho ho! She tells me that my friend the fisherman is engaged to be married. He doesn't seem to be too keen on the arrangement, though I shouldn't be surprised if he turned out to have his eye on someone else. That's Kai, that's the one I'm talking about. But it's late now and growing dark. I may not have found the Rainbow, but I've had a lovely day and met some even lovelier people. Ah, the traveler's life suits me down to the ground. I feel like the old man he's talking about is the one that's engaged to the mermaid. That's just, for some reason, that's just the vibe I'm getting. Like, the mermaids, she didn't specify how long Kai has been gone. And it just seems fishy. Fishy? Mermaid? No? Alright, so that was volume 2, so we actually skipped a few. Of course we can't get up there. Why would we be able to get up there? That's kind of silly. Alright, we'll check out the armor, but I have a feeling it's not going to be as good either. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, this stuff, I've even seen like all of this stuff before. My first pearly pieces. Pink pearl rings. rosaries. Might as well check them out. Stop it. Plain yet pretty band that provides extra MP. Neat. Magical mending. Okay, well. Eventually I'll care about stuff like that probably, but today is not that day. This is the Crady. The Crady. Okay. The crazy cannon lady. We may never know, but we will smash these pumpkins. That much is for sure. Yeah, there's the cannon. No doubt. The deadly denizens of the deep. The fourth deadly denizen, mermaids. Mermaids are deadly? Wait a minute. Mermaids are easily recognized, their upper halves taking the forms of human women and their lower halves those of fish. Their voices are prodigiously beautiful, and many a man has been sent peacefully to sleep by their dulcet tones, only to be dragged down through the inky depths to have his soul devoured. Was that the real lore behind mermaids? Like, originally? Oh, that sounds like something like sirens do. But is that also mermaids? I don't actually know. Should you ever spy a beautiful woman in the water while at sea, do not call out to her, no matter how tempted you may be. Another fucking hoss. Are you kidding me? Oh, not thank you. Fuck off. Bitch. Frustrating. Alright. What else we got here? There's another locked door all the way around here, but I guess we might as well check it out. Make sure we're not missing anything on the way, because that would be tragic. That's not one we can talk to. That's a magical key door. Oh no, here's the cannon lady. We were close. Nice. There's nothing I love more than the sound of cannon fire. As far as I'm concerned, every day should start with and end with a bang. My late husband, rest his soul, made all the cannons you'll see dotted around the village, and he made them just for me. They're louder than anything. I'll fire this one again when the sun sinks beneath the horizon, so keep your ears open. Ho, ho, ho. I can't help but notice. No, it's off. It's off center a little bit. It is very close to my ship, though. You want to turn it just slightly? No, okay. Guess we better hurry up then. So I think we've done everything here. Luckily this town wasn't very big either. I mean, besides going up towards the church, but... is there a door? Random ass house. Okay, it's weird. It's a very strange little town, in my personal opinion. Lord, excuse me.
Look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin.
The more we learn about this, the more it looks like the mermaid is not to be trusted. And the more I feel like I'm right.
Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker.
Oh noes indeed, Brad. Oh noes indeed.
But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear.
Oh yes.
I will give you your life if you give me your soul.
Ooh.
Many days passed and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach.
3 noses?
But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid."
Yeah, this is Kai. This is 100% who we were looking for. It just so happens that, like, this other guy that they said is named Kai, he was named after him or something. There are 2 different people.
Then one day he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again.
Hey, what's up, Slink? Welcome in. It's his raid. How's it going? What were you doing today?
And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul. That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
Tonight was a bit different. Ooh. Good different or bad different? Only time will tell. We were playing various mainstream Mario games, going for high scores of how far I could get in one life. That's pretty cool. That's a neat idea. I probably wouldn't get very far in that kind of challenge.
Scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our
Damageless.
souls! Run!
Stupid kids.
Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, can you tell me the name of that guy?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his?
No, we're not looking for your son. We're looking for... See, this is where they get you. She is the girl that was in that story. And we are looking for her ex-fiance. Not her son, that she named after that man. Crazy. You know I'm right. You had 4-3 in Mario 1, 8 stars in Galaxy 2, and just died in Castle 5 of Mario World. That's pretty cool. I think if I were to do something like that, Mario World would probably be my best game. I couldn't guarantee I'd get very far, but it'd be the one I'd probably get the furthest. Mario 1, I'd probably die in the first Goomba. I don't even remember Mario 2. Like when it actually starts getting difficult. But yeah, that's a cool idea. Very cool. I hope it was fun. Are you gonna do that again? Next time you stream?
I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
I think I said it right the first time I said it. Pupule. Interesting. Sometime here and there makes a good casual filler idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like it. Didn't want to start a new multi-stream adventure on a Thursday? I mean, I guess. Everybody in Honolulu knows the story of the Mermaid's Curse, the one from Auntie's picture show. Mermaids might look pretty, but underneath it all, they're super mean. It's all just an act to trick you into giving them the things that you love the most. Crazy. You done it before you started streaming, so... Oh, I gotcha. Before you started streaming, you've done those challenges. That's cool. I mean, like I said, it's a very cool idea. Pretty unique. It's just one of those, like... For somebody like me, it's a really cool idea. And apparently somebody like you. But, like, for, like, a professional, like, speedrunner of the game, it's really not that interesting. Because they beat the game without dying all the time. You know, like I've seen it done so many times that it's not the most impressive thing, but it would definitely be something I wouldn't be able to do. Is there any reason for me to go back here? Of course it's locked. I could talk to you again, but I really don't want to. Let's be honest. Can I talk to you? I can. This Erdrea place is such fun. The time just flies by. I wonder what I should do next. Tickle, tuckle, tuck. If it isn't the Luminary himself. How long were you standing? Actually, never mind that. I'll tell you my password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. Yeah, okay. I guess. We got the password. Great. Then we say the same crap. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. We need to go fight a giant squid or something. We might as well. Wait, I didn't talk to this guy before. Were you here before? I came all the way to this far-flung backwater to buy some of their famous pearls, but it seems certain giant squid has other ideas. It's making a nuisance of itself on the coast by stopping the fishermen doing their job. Now they're completely out of stock. Yes, indeed. I don't know why I skipped the rest of what he said, but it wasn't that important. Let's keep going. Sounds good, Zlink. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully we will see you again soon. Oh, Minecraft is tomorrow, by the way. If we can get everybody. I figure Fridays and Saturdays are the most likely candidates for getting everybody in on the server. So, it's either going to be tomorrow or Saturday. Actually, it can't be Saturday because I work, so it'll be tomorrow. Excuse me. Nicely done, Eric.
How wonderful.
Ha! Easy.
These must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which ones are blushing husband to be.
None of them.
Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai? They look like they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you? Above you?
Look out! Up there!
What? Did I just get a boat thrown at me?
Oh, you have got to be kidding!
No, Eric. We don't kid around here.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, I guess we'll attack the tentacles first. Why not?
Nice!
This really shouldn't be that hard, right? I can't say blind, it's offensive to people that can't see. That's a good point. I'm very insensitive. I apologize to all of my blind viewers. I feel like this is supposed to be a little more difficult than it is.
America wins again.
6,000 experience. Crack. Nah, we'll use our points later.
Thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Why didn't I read that? Good question. Because it was voice acted. I don't read the voice acted stuff. Silly Brad.
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Honolulu.
Yeah, it's kind of a Hawaii-based place. I was trying to figure it out myself. Like, they talk like it's Hawaii. They say, like, aloha and mahalo. But, like, the architecture reminds me of China. But maybe it's just because I don't know enough about Hawaii. I don't know what Hawaiian architecture looks like, to be fair. But it definitely gives me more of a China feel than a Hawaii feel. See, like, those are all the houses. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm dumb. I would believe it, honestly. Who am I supposed to be talking to right now? I don't really want to talk to all these people again. I've already talked to 100 people today. Eric, where am I supposed to go? Enjoy the party, Eric. How could you? Oh, please be Kai. I'm just kidding. Hey, your husband made it back. You're welcome, by the way. We talked to her earlier. She's like, my husband. Cry, cry. Are you drunk? Is the priestess drunk? Might have had a few tasty beverages, but I can still speak with the spirits. That's messed up. Oh, she actually lets you save too. That's insane. Be right back. Bruh, you haven't been here this whole time. What do you mean, be right back? I mean, have fun. Why is everyone drunk? Man, I hate drunk culture. Isn't this a wonderful party, darling? Making so many fabulous new friends. Oh, that's great and all. Where's the person I need to talk to progress the story? That's right about Kai, but nobody around here's seen him. Seems he's not much of a party person. Michelle's still waiting for us back at the island. We should try to track him down as soon as we can. Okay, well maybe he just went home. Can I just leave? Yes, it looks like I can just leave. I know, Sonic, I'm giving you a hard
And
time.
where do you think you're going?
Away from here. I'm not a party person either, honestly. Not a big party person, guys, if that surprises anybody in chat.
You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Waddle away. Okay. I've done this to myself, I suppose. I will be right back. Alright. We're back. Alright, so we just need to go up to his house, I'm sure. Oh wait, I don't know which one's his house. I just assumed it was this one over here, because the church... they said the mom goes to the church all the time. But, we're about to find out, I guess. It does not seem to be this house. Maybe he is just up by the church, though. Oh, Rab, what are you doing? Stepped out from the party to take a breather, and the quiet of the night and the lapping of the waves put me in something of a reflective mood. Thought I'd take a wee stroll around to settle my thoughts when I bumped into Kai Nui's mother. She tells me her boy's down at the dock. Maybe you should go and have a word. Oh, that is actually very useful information, Rab, thanks. What is going on here, Serena? Oh, she's healing people? I'm helping to treat the wounded sailors, but something rather strange is going on. They keep coming back to me with new injuries. Been asking them all their names, by the way, but I haven't come across a Kai yet. Hope he isn't too badly hurt to come and see me or anything. They all have a crush on you? That's so adorable. Aw, even you? Of all people, you? This guy? I'm just kidding, I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, here's Kai. Hey Kai, how you doing, buddy? Maybe not. It's Luffy! Luffy D. Monkey, of course. I mean Monkey D. Luffy, I said that backwards. Hey, you're the guys who beat the Tentacular, right? We owe you one for that for sure. You should get back to the luau. I'll bet the rest of the men will be missing their guests of honor already. Unless you got some business with me. Looking for a guy called Kai, huh? Sure, that's me. Kai Nui, my ma. But everybody else just calls me Kai. What do you want? No. Because she's not. She's not waiting for you. I know this is a fucking bullshit storyline that they're making me go through. Guess you guys had too much fun at the party already. Okay, I'll do it.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Wow. It's almost like I called that immediately.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kai Noah. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
I called it grandfather, though, so I was a little off. A little off.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa.
Tutu.
It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all four of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water.
Spooky.
They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her.
A punch in the face!
Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Oh, finally. Can we all agree that I just look super out of place in this armor? Bye, Serena. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can't read any of these. What does this game have against letting me read tombstones? Why even make them if you're not going to let me examine them? I can examine this one. The gravestone is old and worn, and the inscription is too faded to read. Oh, and the one you let me look at says that? How boring. Oh shit. I guess I should have seen that coming.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Lover's veil. Alright.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy, but it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers, and now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman, tough too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through, and I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
It's locked. What do you mean? There's probably like a treasure chest in there. I want it. If I can see a treasure chest, I'm gonna scream. Alright, you're lucky. There's still probably something in there, but it's fine. Oh, is everything back to normal now? Looks like it. A bunch of new people to talk to, but I'm not going to. In fact, we're gonna have to end because it's starting to die again. Gave me a lot longer than I thought it would, but I don't want to keep pushing my luck. So we're probably just going to end it here. And next time I guess we'll go back to the Strand. Well, I want to keep playing this game, but I want to do it on stream, so it kind of pisses me off. But what are you going to do? Oh my. Yeah, I think we're done here, guys. Thanks for coming. And we'll try some Minecraft tomorrow. Unless nobody shows up, then I'll just switch back over to this. And that'll be that. I really want to play though, so I'm going to keep playing. I'm just going to level up or something. Yeah. Have a good one, everybody.